Okay, so we're gonna have to go through Lost Labyrinth just one, well, technically two more times. But, you know, this is where they started incorporating the water.
You mean it wasn't incorporated before in the first level?
No.
Or you mean like us going underwater?
Yeah. So, of course, there's one part of this that I didn't quite get.
Oh, this is literally just the first game. Like,
well, no, this time that one wasn't endless.
oh, so it was less cool.
More like less what the hell's going on with here. I still have Orbinauts, just, again, so glad that Sonic Mania made them doable.
Yeah, this seems even worse.
Well, technically you could jump through those if you had good timing. And just like that, if I had good timing with the homing attack, I would have just taken the shortcut. That's good design on, like, in terms of reactionary time, because I did have enough time. And that's really the thing with the homing. This I didn't quite understand why I needed to keep shaking it around the spikes, but now I do. Is this endless?
That looks endless. So they did it twice. So why was the whole world spinning?
We were controlling how that was happening for some reason.
Yeah, why?
For some reason, I really don't know.
No, this just looks like it's throwing a thousand things at you.
It's throwing 1,000 hidden temple tropes at us.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
And the water just decided, oh, now's my cue.
That'd be good if any game just went fully into hidden temple memes.
I mean, Sonic Boom did it. I mean, Sonic Boom the show did it.
Oh.
They basically had Kingdom of the Crystal Skull episode with Tails in the kid's hat, as just randomly.
But that's a show. I mean, a video game like Donkey Kong Country returns.
Returns with a vengeance.
No, what is that? No, what is that? What's that movie? Die Hard. No, that's not right. Yes, it is Die Hard.
And by the way, this is basically them tricking you into, since you're conditioned to homing attack practically everything you see, they put Orbinauts right above the springs, so that if you're not paying attention, you just immediately homing attack them. Problem with Orbinauts is that in order to get them to stop, doing that, this thing's so slow.
What was I just saying?
Something about Die Hard.
Country does a hidden temple world, but yeah, it does. Yeah, I remember what I was talking about. So I was trying to remember what am I talking about. So I didn't want to say anything that wasn't true. We've never done that before.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really it. Really.
Wait, you were going wait, that was it?
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country did some hidden temple levels.
Is this the part?
And
yeah, the spikes. There's spikes. There's tiny on spikes just right there. But the thing is that gravity technically goes this way, so that's why I need to shift it so that Sonic goes back up real quickly. And you can drown in this water, so you have to do this hurry up because this doesn't change position. If he shifts back down, it's the weight of the water going directly down that makes it go like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I think this is the endless part. Well, I just found the switch immediately, I guess. Or not.
It certainly seems endless.
Well, I just have to go to the left this time, I think. Yeah, I guess it's 2 switches. I didn't mean to do that. Now I have to go back to the right. Oh, well. Okay, that was the final puzzle with no actual danger. That seems weird.
Does it seem weird for this game?
I mean, I don't even know. This game doesn't know what it wants to do sometimes. At least we're out of... Well, as I said, we still have the boss to go and do later. But now we have the most frantic level, literally called Impending Doom.
A cool name.
Yeah, well, for some reason, well, yeah, that thing right there.
Oh.
So clutch right there, and there are crushing sections, and I really wish I got that invincibility right there, but they, of course, they expect you to keep speeding through and not have good enough reaction time to just stop there to see what you're doing.
So.
But yeah, this is one of Eggman's just greatest plans. He's like, I'm just gonna have a giant death
Mega
trail.
Man? Mega Man?
I said Eggman.
No, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure I said Eggman.
That's lovely, but when you rewatch this, we'll see.
We'll see that I'm right. Yes, we will.
Sure.
Glad we agree.
Oh, that's what I would say.
You think I have not learned, fool. But yes, so as I said, it's a really good frantic stage. There's one part that I think is kind of unfair. At least the thing dependent on the challenge of the place you're going with. The thing speeds up and slows down. It's not quite rubber band, except near the very end.
Actually, wouldn't that literally be rubber band? You should say it's not quite consistent.
I guess, yeah. Oh well, I guess I'm taking the death path then.
Why would...
I thought that was just a path afterwards.
Oh, okay.
I didn't actually mean
that was a path. That was a path out of the level.
But I didn't actually mean to go that. I thought just like, oh well, it sends me down here and there's still stuff to the right. I might as well just check. Oh no, never mind.
So wait.
Darn slicers!
If you die,
Yes.
and at the previous checkpoint you had a bubble shield, you kept the shield? Oh no, there's just a shield right there.
Yeah. It just keeps slices there, and the trick is to just ignore them. They can't hurt you if you keep running. Of course, this can happen.
Oh, I was about to say, but then I remembered you went through Cardland. So, you should have...
I have 54 lives.
54 lives.
So really, it's not so much a danger. I just want to keep enough rings so I don't have to redo any stages for the Chaos Emerald. And honestly, trying to keep rings in Mad Gear Zone is kind of a stupid idea. Oh, jeez!
All you need is 50. Unless you're one of those games that needs 100. Do any games need 100?
Sonic Chaos.
Awful.
Sonic Chaos literally has...
Oh yeah, Sonic Chaos has rings up the wazoo.
Yes. And the reward for good platforming and stuff is the set of rings so that you can get to special stages easier, which is why I like it so much.
So, I'm forgetting, in that game you just ended up with 100 rings?
Well, no, you get 100 rings and you're instantly transported there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was really good. Oh, jeez.
Impending Doom.
Yeah, very impending!
I always hate advancing walls of doom that are physical things, because that wall is
What did I just do there? I'm pretty sure those spikes should have hit me.
That wall is advancing, yet the stage behind it isn't being destroyed. Which means it's just superimposed.
Oh no! It was a trick! So much, just barely managing to do it. Because they're just like, you want to run really fast to get away from that. But boom, you just ran 3 miles past that. You're not going to get back in time. I hate some of the design in some of this. But what is this, our 6th?
No, this is supposed to be the last.
Really? No. Okay, I guess I'm not having any of that this time. Especially if this is actually the last. At least there's like stuff blocking you off this time, and I don't see any bumpers. But they are just one and done stuff protecting it instead of multi-layered. And this time there's always a middle thing, and I get stuck in like a circular loop for a bit there. Yeah, I was going straight into those. But yeah, this time it's just there are 4 quadrants that you need to go and basically skulk around, get a whole bunch of rings so you can return to the center.
Oh, so they're blocked off until you get ring. Oh, I see 77.
Yeah, and unfortunately they're not made out of quartz, so they're not fun, and they don't have great music.
As in when you hit them.
What? Did you understand what I said?
Quartz quadrant. Oh, I get it. I thought you were just saying it's not fun because it isn't the things that disappear. It's just you looking around for rings.
Oh man, it's Sonic CD. It's actually one of those games. It's like, you know what? I haven't played it. It's one of those things where I actually do want to replay, but I don't want to play it. I want to try and get the Time Stones again, but not in the. Okay, well, actually, yeah, I want to get the Time Stones again, not the classical past exploration thing. I mean, I could try. I guess that could be like a nice challenge to get it to create good futures the other way.
And they're always in the past?
Yeah, the robot generators you need to destroy to make an auto good future are always in the past. And the past level design usually is simpler, but you still have to. There's still points where you have to constantly just like look through the level for some of these things. So it's not totally stupid, but it's too tedious for my taste. And while because of that design, most people don't see the good future of Palm Tree Panic, Collision Chaos, or Tidal Tempest.
Because everyone just like, well, let's get it at the end.
No, because everybody gets the Time Stones, and if you get... So basically, if you... By that time, you only have 6. So by Quartz if you've been consistently collecting Time Stones, in each part, then Quartz Quadrant should be your first good future.
There's a lot over here.
Yeah, but there's a lot of Spring Death. Because I had to choose this one as my last one.
Well, yeah. Oh, no.
What was that? Was that normal Homer Simpson?
No, that was although you're almost out of time.
Okay.
And then you got the Time Stone. I know you have enough time.
That wasn't a Time Stone.
I know.
Why do you keep doing the things you do? Alright, fine, we got all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Now we can be supersonic in any level we choose.
Okay, I thought I had something interesting to say, but I didn't.
Isn't that our entire commentary?
No, I always have interesting things to say.
Again, if I ever had the patience, I'd just go throughout our stuff and show and just like insert random clips of all of the weird, crazy I made breakfast this morning stuff you said.
This is the dumb one, right? Yeah,
this is the one with the cannons.
No, the one with the end.
We already did that. That was Act 2.
Oh.
Well, clearly somebody was falling asleep.
No, I remember that, but I remember you saying that Act 3 is the...
Act 3... what did I say Act 3? I think I said that Act 3 of Mad Gear was hard.
Okay. Maybe I misheard. Maybe you misspoke.
Maybe.
It's one of the two. Or it's both. You see? I always say interesting things.
No, that doesn't technically prove you always say those things. It said that you just said that.
Those are in the background.
Yeah, I know what it looks like sometimes, but no.
Those look way too close to be in the background.
Just a bit too close, yes. But
I guess they wanted some variation in that big empty space.
Yep.
Even though the city looks fine.
Yeah, but it's kind of like with the edition. It's kind of like the Sonic Generations editions with certain levels. They don't want to just remix. They want to add new stuff. It look cool.
Yeah.
For some reason, just falling in there doesn't give me my. Now it's time to go further beyond.
Further beyond.
Yes, look at how much of the level design I can skip using my super jump. Eventually I'll show it off.
Okay. Oh, that jump is high.
High and has a whole bunch of momentum. I mean, only because this is the cannon level, why I even need to stop to do stuff. But my momentum's huge. I'm invincible to everything but crushing and bottomless pits. And my spin dash is almost instant. So yeah, I figured I'd give a nice taste of power before we do all the bosses.
And you're going to do the bosses at Supersonic? I'm assuming you can't because you can't get enough rings.
Yeah, it needs 50. In the final boss, because the final boss is basically a boss rush plus one specific boss.
Why would you do that then? You've planned the game so that you'll be marathoning the bosses before the final boss.
Yeah, which is also a boss rush and then an extra final boss.
So you decided to the 2 boss rushes, is what I'm saying. Why would you do that? I guess you weren't thinking.
my thing. Oh, that was perfect.
That reminds me of a Mario 64 video.
Okay.
Yeah, you can continue.
The thing is that if you basically go through the boss rush, collecting every ring they give you, and never take damage, it all adds up to 50, and then you can use Supersonic against the final boss.
But you're not gonna do that.
It's kind of really hard to. Well, it's not impossible. I could if I had a little bit more practice, but as of for right now, I didn't see a reason to do so. So.
Because you get Supersonic for the true ending, anyways.
Yeah. The true ending's not even that much different if I remember this time. I'm not sure. I might be misremembering. But yeah, my jump is just so high I can just avoid so many of the obstacles. That's what I always loved about, especially with Sonic 3, how it's like, oh, here's your reward for going through all that stuff. You have it right now and can use it with just a bit of stipulation. It doesn't completely break everything. You need to get like 50 rings and whatever, and it does count down.